Good evening. The time is now 4:42 Saturday, October the 6th. Basically what I'm just going to do is this is just the foundation, I think, of the basic parts of just eating healthy. I think it all starts with just water consumption. A lot of people tell you that water is good for you. Me personally, I hate to say it, but I'm a water snob. I don't drink any water that comes out of a fountain or a faucet. I just don't do it. And with that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean that what you're drinking out of the bottle is any better, because you have the plastics that break down in it. Who knows what they do to it at the treatment plants? But this is just me. This is just works for me. This is just what I like. I'm not a doctor, nor am I a nutritionist. So this is just strictly what I do and what I like and how I roll when it comes to my water. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get down to it. First thing I'm going to do is let you guys see the 4 waters I drink. So I drink the half of the Fiji in the morning for my first workout. I drink that in the morning. Save the other half for when I come home and work out. And if you recall, I should have had this next to me, but it's right here anyway, so it's all good, which is this right here. This is my 64-ounce container. This bad boy is awesome. It does leak a little bit, but I can't complain too much. This right here, I fill this up with 64 ounces of distilled water. So I have a distiller over there sitting on the counter. I distill a couple of gallons a day. Depends on how much water I drink. I also get the Great Value Hydrate Alkaline Water. 9.5. It tells you what it has in there. I'm just trying to stay away from fluoride is what I'm trying to do. So they could add fluoride to it. I don't have a fluoride tester. I don't know. I do know for sure there's fluoride in that faucet water, but I don't know for sure if this does. But the natural spring in this right here. Now, one way how I know, all right, I'm gonna get to the other water. Let me just go ahead and do that. And then mountain spring water. I actually use this one to cook with. That's why I have this one. I use this one to cook with. It's supposed to be 100% all natural spring water. So I'm assuming this shouldn't have any fluoride in it either. So hopefully, maybe I'll get a fluoride tester one day and check it out. But one thing I do know for sure, that my distilled water has absolutely nothing in it. I'm gonna prove it to you real quick. Got me a glass here. I got me this cool TDS tester. This bad boy is awesome sauce. I love it. Let's go ahead and cut this on real quick. Open that up. Drop this up in here. You can see that meter, it's on green. My finger's in the way. That's on green there. So that lets me know that there's 0 in there. I gotta turn it sideways. There it is. That there's 0 parts per billion in here. So that's the distilled water. And when I drink that in the afternoon at work between 7 and 3. Now on the internet, there's conflicting research saying that how this actually strips the nutrients from your body, which is why I like to use other things to put that back in. So I think that's a pretty good idea, stripping your body, putting in new, keeping the body working on the inside. That's just my theory. I'm not a scientist. That's just what I think. Excuse me. And so the TD ester is real. Let's go ahead and try. We'll even just do it with the Fiji water, because on most of the lists, this has natural alkaline in it. It's supposed to be, from what I read on the internet and from some of the other stuff like that. But it has all the natural minerals that come from the spring water, all that kind of good stuff in there. I use the mason jars to hold the distilled water, so that way it's not sitting in plastic. These I drink right away. These might sit for a little while, but this stuff I'm constantly running through. That's what the glass is for. And so let's test out the Fiji water. As you see, it turned color, and that turns red. So it has 125 parts per million in there. That could be everything from, that comes out of natural spring water. It comes from the ground. It comes from the sediment rock, etc. Things like that. The whole natural filtration process and the minerals that come from the earth that humans need in our body, absorb sodium, all that kind of stuff like that. So that's 125 there I'll go ahead and drink it. Might as well let it not go to waste, right? Being the water snob that I am. This right here is Ice Mountain. I'm going to use a different one for this one. Just because I don't want any of them impurities or anything like that from that one. I don't need to fill this up all the way. I'll just fill up the Ice Mountain part way. We'll get the TDS tester back. Turn this bad boy back on. As you see, it reads at 0. Go ahead and drop this in there. Let's see what that changes to. Staying green. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. The Ice Mountain is at, I'm going to say it's holding 72. Wait, let's turn it a little bit. There, 72. All right. Not bad. Less impurities or less minerals than the Fiji water. I don't know. But I do know that this has 72 compared to 125. So, I'll let you be the judge. I'm going to go ahead and reset it back to 0. Gotta like that Ice Mountain. And then from here we're going to test the Walmart alkaline infused. And don't worry, I'm going to drink all this. None of this is going to go to waste. We'll fill that up some. Now you might have to consider what I use to clean the glass and stuff with. That's something you might have to consider that might add to the impurities, but I still would like to think that I use the same dishwashing soap with everything. So that is actually the only thing I use the faucet water with is when I'm doing my dishes. So I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but this is how I roll. This is just what works for me. This right here is the, whoa, look at that. Stayed green. Look at that. Whoa. Man, still in the green, holding strong at 27. Interesting. So, those are the 4 things there. And just so you know, let's just test some stuff out again real quick. Let's just put this back on 0. Let's clear it out. Put that back on 0. See what this one says. Oh, that's in there. The distilled water is holding strong at 0. So we're gonna go back to the spring water. Let's see what that is. Let's clear it out. Put that back at 0. Let's see what that says real quick. Let's see if we get that same number again. And we're holding here at 70. 70 to swirl around. All right, not bad. It's only off by a few. That's holding at the 70. I think it was 72, 75 before. Let's check out the Fiji. You know, let's try a different glass with the Fiji. Let's see if it's still as high as 125. I think that's what it was. Let's try it. Let's just see if it's the glass. Maybe I didn't clean all the beer or the leftover whiskey out of it. So let's give it a fair chance. Give it a fair shake. Let's clear this out. Put it back on 0. And oh yeah, holding strong, staying at the same spot, cleaning it out. So the Fiji is still at the, can you see that? At the 125. So, all right, not bad. So with that being said, this is what I drink, like I said. In the morning, I'm gonna go over this one more time. In the morning, for my morning workout, I wake up, I'm drinking half the Fiji. I'm drinking that, I leave the other half. I take this bad boy, fill this up, 64 ounces. It says it right here. You probably can't, you won't be able to see it on the camera, but it says 64 ounces. I don't know if you can see that. Let's rotate it a little bit. It says it right there. I think I missed it. I don't know. So then I drink that, I come home, work out, drink the other half of this. I come home, I drink one of these with my first meal with some apple cider. As a matter of fact, you're going to see this in a couple of minutes because I'm about to eat my first meal of the day. And that's what that's going to be. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to clear the table off and make another video. So then I drink this. This I used to cook with. Like I said, I might drink some of that if I'm feeling thirsty. And then I have one more tall glass of apple cider vinegar before bed. Try not to drink it too late, but I try to drink it before bed. So that's what I drink. I drink one whole of these in a day, one of these in a day, one of these in a day. Actually, 2 of these. So 1, 2, and then 64 ounces. And if I'm working out hard, I will drink more. I just depends on how thirsty I am. So, my TDS tester, the last one, is still holding strong at 125. The last one we tested, which was the Fiji. And let's clear this out. And that's pretty much how I roll with my water. I'm a water snob. This is what I do. It's fun for me. Find what's fun for you, and hopefully it's healthy. I hope this is healthy. It's a lot of plastic over here. But I hope this is healthy. A lot of this stuff comes from, I really don't know. But, hey, to each his own. This is Old Fella. This is This is Old Fella. Project Old Fella is in full effect. I'm about to eat my first meal of the day. That's the first time I'm eating healthy all week from the videos y'all seen. So give me a second to clear this out and to come back. All right. See you in a bit.